Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is the first race in season number 1 of the NRLOA ARCA Racing Series presented by Krispy Kreme. We are here at the Daytona International Speedway for the Lucas Oil 200, a 12-lap race around this 2.5-mile speedway in Daytona Beach, Florida. One of the best tracks we ever race on here on Napa Fan, and it should be a fantastic race here today to open the first season in NRLOA ARCA. We have John Arndt in the number 40 starting on the pole. There are 31 drivers in the field for the day's race. And I think that's all you need to know before we get to the starting lineup. So here we go, the second race of 2016. Let's get to the starting lineup. John Arndt is on the pole in the number 40. Alongside him, it's Johnny Bryant. Then we have Grayson Acevedo. I don't really know how to pronounce your name. I'm very sorry. I'm going to say Grayson Acevedo, I guess. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm telling you, I'm not good at pronouncing names. Philip Goldberg in the number 69. Tristan Allen in the 4. Oscar Ramirez in the 24. Dean Wickard in the 25. Nicholas Samadeo in the 13. Nick Smith in the 7, who won the Menard Super Truck Series race here back on Monday. Ryan Madden in the number 22. Zachary Fitzwater in the 5. Stuart Gratton in the 23. Blaine Keys in the 98. Trey Bartow in the 10. John Andrews in the 48. Jordan Newman in the 90. Julian Quintero in the 64. Mason Powers in the 53. Jake Ferguson in the number 6. Dan Park in the 77. Wolfgang Stone in the 52. Garrett Zinor in the number 66. Austin Spencer in the 44. Nicholas Gratton in the 46. Hairgel Arvin Alonso in the 34. Jesse Turner in the 80. Davey Johnson in the 54. Cole Baker in the 72. Matt Tuck in the 06. Reagan Whitlock in the 92. And Tyler Selsman in the number 60. That's the full field starting here today at the Daytona International Speedway for 12 laps of action in the Lucas Oil 200. My computer is racing. Okay, I got WinRAR open here. Maybe that's why. Let me close that out. Sorry about that. And maybe I should close out Windows Live Messenger too. I don't think we need that open either. Okay. Now we're ready to go here. And everybody is rolling off, which is a good thing, just to make sure. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm telling you, this mouse. I'm using an old rollerball mouse. It is horrible. Okay, we're ready to go here for the opener event in the NRLOA ARCA Racing Series, presented by Krispy Kreme. The pace car is going to pull off 12 laps of action here at the Daytona International Speedway. John Arndt and Johnny Bryant are going to lead us to the green flag, and we're racing here at Daytona. John Arndt with the advantage on the start. Grayson Acevedo in the 15 going to take second. Johnny Bryant on the outside trying to get something to work up there, but doesn't appear that he's going to get the outside lane to work for the moment. John Arndt's going to go up there and work the outside. The pole sitter, John Arndt. Still out front, Grayson Acevedo to the inside of him for the lead. Who's going to lead this first lap? That 15 has a great run on the inside, and Grayson Acevedo is going to lead the first lap of the Lucas Oil 200. We have the 4. That stupid pace car messed me up. We have the 4 of Tristan Allen. He's up to second place. He's won twice here before at the Daytona International Speedway, both in the Aero Electric Pro Series. He knows how to get it done here at the Daytona International Speedway. Here comes Dean Wickard in the 25. He's going to go 3 wide for the lead underneath of Tristan Allen and Grayson Acevedo. Here comes the 98 of Blaine Keys. He's on this inside. Got the 48, and somebody's sparking. I think that's the 97 of Johnny Bryant. Here's John Andrews in the 48. On that inside lane as well. It does appear now, though, that the lanes are all running rather equally. We saw this in the Super Truck race on Monday. Never mind, it does appear that the outside is falling back a little bit. The 25 of Dean Wickard now moves up to the outside. Wickard still out front. Blaine Keys in the 98 trying to get to the inside of him. Wickard on the outside. Doesn't look like he's going to get anything done up there. Blaine Keys is going to lead lap number 3 here in the Lucas Oil 200. John Andrews to the inside of the 98. Oh boy, we're going to go 4 wide for the lead. Stuart Gratton in the 23 making it 4 wide. They're going to fan it back down the 3 wide, and it's a side-by-side battle between Gratton and Andrews for the lead. Here's Julian Quintero in the 64. On this inside, we got the 6 of Jake Ferguson as well. There are cautions on, and if we end up with a caution, that will take out a lot of the racing that we could have in this race, unfortunately. But that is just how it is. It's only a 12-lap race. It's very, very short. Stuart Gratton leads lap number 4. 2 laps to halfway here in the Lucas Oil 200 in the opener of the NRLOA ARCA Racing Series. Julian Quintero, with help from Jake Ferguson, is going to take the lead. We've got the 7 on this inside. If I can get to him, that is Nick Smith trying to sweep the opener Daytona races. He won the Super Truck Series race on Monday, and now he's going 3 wide for the lead coming in at turn number 4. Ferguson in the 6 trying to make the middle lane work, but it is the 64 of Julian Quintero who's going to lead lap number 5 on the outside. The more cars you have in a single line, the faster you are going to go, no matter what lane it is. If you're on the outside lane and you have 10 cars, you're going to be going faster than the inside lane with 8 cars. It's just how it works here at Daytona. The lanes race very equally here at this racetrack, and that's what makes it so entertaining to watch. Oh boy, we're going to have something entertaining here. They're going 4 wide and now 2 places for the lead. That's the 69 of Philip Goldberg making it 4 wide. Are they going to crash? Yes, they are. Tristan Allen in the wall. The 23 as well. 92 involved. And we got ourselves a big one through the tri-oval here at Daytona. Pole sitter John Arndt. Stuart Gratton involved. Johnny Bryan involved. Blaine Keys. Reagan Whitlock in the 92. And a few other guys as well. Nicholas Gratton in the 46. Austin Spencer in the 44. Matt Tuck in the 06. John Andrews, I've already mentioned him. The leader is Philip Goldberg, and he was the one that made it 4 wide there. And if you remember last year, I think it was back in September, the Aero Electric Pro Series Season 2 opener, Tristan Allen made it 4 wide on the final, or sorry, that's not Tristan Allen. Epic fail there. There's Tristan Allen. He was involved in that one. But that reminded me so much of that race right there, where Tristan Allen went 4 wide for the lead on the final lap, and they all crashed, but Tristan Allen ended up getting the win there. I thought that 7 was Tristan Allen. It's Nick Smith. I'm very sorry about that. Nick Smith running second. It's Philip Goldberg out front. Let's review and see what happened here. To bring out the first caution of this race, we will be able to get this thing to finish under green most likely. So that's good. We will get back to racing. If that crash happened, say on like lap 7 or 8, I don't say we would, but this is what happened. Philip Goldberg, we'll go back a little bit and see how this all became a 4 wide situation. It was actually 4 wide down the backstretch, and Philip Goldberg really didn't have much to do with it. You see the 23 is Stuart Gratton. He's going to kind of come down here with Nick Smith and make it 4 wide, and the outside with the 48 of John Andrews is going to fill up a position up top, and that's why they're 4 wide. And then somehow they're 3 wide ahead of Philip Goldberg, and they ended up going 4 wide for the lead. But that's actually not where the crash was. It was behind the leaders. It was that second 4 wide line there that ended up getting involved in that crash. And you see Nicholas Gratton involved, Reagan Whitlock, Austin Spencer, Mac Tuck. I'm getting these names wrong. Got Stuart Gratton, John Arndt, the pole sitter, majorly torn up in the number 40. Let's see. It's kind of one of those slower big ones. It really wasn't that violent, but they were all kind of sliding all over the place here for this one. See the 92 involved. That's 60, I think. Yeah, the 60 of Tyler Selzman was okay. He almost got involved in that one, but he was able to drive away without crashing. Good job by Salzman. The guy behind him was involved. Matt Tuck in the 06. 46 was involved as well. Yep. Yeah, that 46, that was Nicholas Grattan, ended up getting spun and almost hit the outside wall. Guys that missed it. See Trey Bartow, Cole Baker, Zachary Fitzwater, Harris Larvin Alonso. These guys were behind the crash. They were able to drive through it without crashing. See Reagan Whitlock here in the 92 was involved. And basically all big ones here at Daytona always happen at a turn 4. They usually happen at a turn 4. We've had a couple that did not happen coming in at turn 4, but most of the big ones that happen here at Daytona, most of the crashes in general, happen coming out at turn number 4. They go 4 wide, they come off a turn 4, and they just goof it all up. But that crash right there is what brought out the caution. It is Philip Goldberg out front in the 69. Then Nick Smith, Garrett Zinor running third, Wolfgang Stone. This is only his second ever race on Napa Fan. He won the first race he was in. He's got a chance at going 2 for 2. Over on GMS Productions, Marty Johnson did the same thing. Marty Johnson won the special event in October, hit the brakes on Breast Cancer 500. That was his first start on GMS Productions, and then his second start, which I believe was the part-time shootout for the Daytona 500 in the Ortho Cup Series. He won that one as well. Wolfgang Stone has a great shot at doing that here today, here on Napa Fan. You got Davey Johnson rounding out the top 5 right now. And we'll get to the restart here in the Lucas Oil 200, the first race in Season 1 of the NRLOA ARCA Racing Series. We are back and about ready to restart. However, the leader, Philip Goldberg, with a problem. He's going to head to the pit road. We are not sure what the problem is on this 69, but that is a tough break for the number 69 of Philip Goldberg. He was leading. We're going to have 2 laps to go, and he has a problem, and he is not going to win this race, unfortunately. That is going to hand the lead over to Nick Smith, who is trying to sweep the Daytona races here in the Menards Super Truck Series and the ARCA Racing Series. He is the leader. We have Garrett Zinor, Wolfgang Stone, Davey Johnson, Jake Ferguson, Tyler Salzman, Dean Wickard, Oscar Ramirez, Julian Quintero, and Jordan Newman, who will be the top 10 with 2 laps to go. It's like a green-white checkered finish, only this is not overtime. Let's see who wins it. It's 2 to go here in the Lucas Oil 200 at Daytona in the opener event of the NRLOA ARCA Racing Series. Wolfgang Stone to the inside of Garrett Zinor. We're not really going to have much time for a pack to form up, so you want to make your move now. Nick Smith hoping he can hold off these guys behind him. But it's going to take some skill to do that. But Nick Smith has won before. He knows what he's doing. Wolfgang Stone, though, he has a great run to this inside. It's Davey Johnson in the 54. The outside lane is not going anywhere with Garrett Zinor and Oscar Ramirez. And it's the white flag, led by Nick Smith in the Lucas Oil 200. The last time through turns 1 and 2, there goes Wolfgang Stone to the inside of the 7. And he's got a great run. Nick Smith does not have any help on the outside lane. Oscar Ramirez, he's got a good run, but will he have enough? Nick Smith actually might have some help on the outside, and he might get a run coming out of 4. But Wolfgang Stone is in the middle. The 52. This is only his second ever start on Napa Fan, and so far he's gone 2 for 2. He wins the Lucas Oil 200 here in the NRLOA ARCA Racing Series. How about that? We got ourselves a Marty Johnson again. Wolfgang Stone, the winner of the winner of the Lucas Oil 200 here at Daytona in the opener event for the NRLOA ARCA Racing Series, the second winner of 2015. And in only his second ever start, he's a winner again. 2 for 2. That's something else right there. Not many people have done that, but Wolfgang Stone is one of those few that have. Congratulations to him. Great run for Nick Smith. Tried to make it work on the outside, but just did not have enough help in the number 7. And Wolfgang Stone comes home with the victory here today at Daytona. Nick Smith finishes in second place. Oscar Ramirez finishes in third place. Garrett Sonor finishes fourth, and Dean Wickard finishes in fifth place. Then it's Jordan Newman, Grayson oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Grayson Acevedo, Nicholas Samadio, Davey Johnson, and Jesse Turner, the top 10. It's going to take me a little while to get used to these new names. But anyways, there are the rest of the results right there. The only two guys who failed to finish were Tristan Allen in the number 4 and John Arndt in the 40, the pole sitter, finishing last here today at Daytona. But anyways, the winner of the race was Wolfgang Stone. Congratulations to him on his win here in the opener event of the NRLOA ARCA Racing Series. And that is it for me. So thank you guys very much for watching. Congratulations to Wolfgang Stone. And here are the points for the ARCA Racing Series. I will see you guys later.